Hello Leo and welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be the second in the Equinox reading, which lasts over the next sort of 3 months through Aries, Taurus and Gemini, and then obviously leading into your season. So this is really your autumn season, really. Well, part of your autumn season. Aries is obviously still your summer season. So everything should be really moving along this month. And then you move into your autumn season in Taurus and Gemini, and then obviously Cancer. So this is the next sort of 3 months. There should be a real sort of transition going on during this period as well. It's been happening for all signs, so let's just see how it sort of works out for you. This is going to be a reading on your relationship fronts. So this is relationships in general. This can be with your partner. This could be with your friends, your families, your work colleagues and stuff like that. Let's just see what's going on. So they're already, do you know what? Right, I've got to stop pulling the Three of Swords. It's terrible. Everybody's got it. Everybody's had it. Everybody's had the Three of Swords at the moment. It's been, been very interesting. Been very interesting. So you've got to write a passage going on there. So it's quite, and the Seven of Cups. Gemini had that as well on there. So these are the cards that are going to be influencing you over the next sort of 3 months. This is August, Aries season, sorry. This is Taurus season, and this is Gemini season. So how can you not get more mixed than that, Leo? Yeah? How can you not get more mixed than that? You've got one side that's offering you something, and this could well be the complication. Maybe there's an admirer that's coming in that's declaring themselves to you. And you may well already be in a relationship and etc., which this might well cause you a bit of heartache. It could be a friend or someone close to you that sort of says, exposes their feelings for you. And that may cause you a bit of pain in your heart simply because you've got to deal with all of that. And you are very heart. There's no doubt about it. All of your heart in Gemini, in Leo, it's all about the heart, isn't it? So it might be a case of where, there's two sides of your relationships at the moment. One thing that's actually developing and opening up, and another thing that's closing down. It's sometimes things have to close down in order for other things to open up. But what happens is in August is that you can manifest the relationships that you wish to have with other people that are around you. And if you want change in your life, you can get it by the looks of things. If if that's what is your desire, then that's what you will be able to get. So in Aries seasons, as I say, it's still your summer period, and that's according to your birthday. It's a real good time to start sort of bringing things to the fore. So talking about relationships, opening up conversations and communications with other people, and helping that by doing things like sort of saying to friends or family or your lover or or your partner, as it were, sort of, why don't we go out for a nice meal, or let's go and have a picnic down by the beach, or something along those sort of lines. Where this is how you're going to help manifest things by actually applying yourself, in the relationships that are around you. This Three of Swords ties into the Six of Swords. So I really wouldn't, it's easier said than done to not worry about something, but it's a case of whatever heartache that may be coming your way during this period here. And I don't think it's the separation in a couple, as it were, but it may be just the realization that some people around you are not what they thought or suggested they would be, or what they appear to be, or they seem to be. And it could be a case of you're putting too much expectations on relationships that causes that that bit of heartache. And in Taurus season, you're going to have that transition, as I said earlier on, transition from one side to another, and you're going to be carried through. You're going to be helped through it. So have faith in the process. And then as we work into Gemini season, that should sort of clear the decks and will allow you for decisions or possibilities within your life. Do not procrastinate too much. But then again, Leo, you don't tend to. And it's just sort of in the chaff from the wheat quickly, so you can realise the actual cup that is actually giving you the water. And all the other cups aren't. It's that cup there. So there is actually no choices. So once you realise that, it's much easier to do the transition with the Six of Swords. Ten of Swords. So there is something brewing up, and this proposal of love, or this proposal of journey on a relationship might be causing heartache and problems around you in other relationships. Okay, so you've got to walk on. Yeah, okay, so maybe that is the end of a relationship. For some of you, it could be a case of, say, like within your family, that you've tried to sort of offer. This could be you trying to offer sort of like a good relationship within your family or within your friends and etc., within your close circle. And maybe it's just a case of saying, they're not accepting it, so therefore you've just got to walk away from it. And if you'd probably be able to sort of put that situation in place so you can actually see clearly that future. Yeah. And as you do progress through that, if you do walk away from the situation, it is going to be going, you'll be heading towards a celebration of feeling free, of uniting yourself with actually who you are, rather than what the world wants to see you as. That sort of seems to be the way that it's actually going. And then we get the Knight of Cups as well, and then you can join that journey. So I think, Taurus season, there appears to be a real change in direction, a change in way of doing things. It's going to be a new you that sort of comes out, and you would have manifested this. You're wanting this. But in order to do that, you have to do in the beginning, in the Aries season, and you might have sort of started doing this already, but sort the chaff from the wheat. Some people are going to be beneficial in your life in the way of relationships, and some people are not. And it's probably might be a good idea to call it a day for those sort of relationships. Once you've subscribed and click that bell, so you get all notifications for here, come and join us over on Instagram. As I say, we're doing loads of stuff over there as well. Like freebies and stuff like that. In the meantime, Leo, do please enjoy, because life should be fun.